Alright, it's my backyard. Very extensive borders. Well, it's not a back field anymore, it's just more or less a wheat field. And right there, you see that thin patch of dirt right there? That little patches of dirt kind of makes the border for our neighbor's yard and ours. So within my backyard, you can see we have plenty of grass, and while these bad boys bloomed up pretty quick, I didn't think they'd be here quick, but there's my daisies / sunflowers, I think I called them. So have a bunch of biotic features such as that. So normally, I highly doubt we'll see it right now. And there's the abiotic wind blowing really, really fast. I doubt we'll see any with the wind like this, but there's normally supposed to be bees that'll come by and they'll, oh, well, maybe not. I think there might have been one up there, but there's bees that'll come by and they'll pollinate these flowers, and whenever they do that, oh, that's the witch. Pollinate this. Yeah, it's a good bee. I'm gonna get away before he tears me up. Alright, so along with that bee, and walk through the grass, we have a bunch of tall oak trees, or pine trees, I believe. No, those would be oaks, yeah. And then, so they're very tall, and you can tell there's a few of them that broke down due to some of the winds we've been having. And then right here is pretty much the border of the back of my yard. We have it's pretty full of trees, but then there's a bunch of dead ones. Like there's a patch of dead ones right here, and it's like a patch of thorn bushes right here. Very, very weird to see. And then here's where we dump our cat litter, which affects some of the organisms' living environments. And here's an abandoned trampoline. It's very broken, and it's not helping anything. There's a few things that are growing up through it, but it's definitely taking up some space for roots, like this little plant right here. This is like a vine fort. Oh, here comes the wind again. An old swing set back there. The plants have kind of overtook it. So it's very hard to see, but right up there in that tree is the dray where I saw the gray squirrel that I observed for a while. Very, very flourished. That squirrel's probably up there enjoying his day off of being a squirrel. And lots of grass, and there's lots of loose soil from where we had to dig up our water line a few years ago, and that's definitely affected some of the soil, as you can see. Some common that I've seen very few things in my backyard that are very weird. I have found a blackberry in actually my neighbor's backyard, and eventually traveled over here. And actually, during the big snowstorm we had a few months ago, there was a rat that I saw with our abandoned Christmas tree out here. There was a field mouse that actually came and lived underneath the tree while it was snowing. He might actually be under there still. I don't really feel like figuring out. Here's another pollination occurrence. He looks like he's very into whatever he's doing right now. It almost doesn't even look like a bee. He's twiddling, he's really depollinating that thing very well at the moment. That'll spread into some lovely flowers at some point. So, there's a lot of nature going on back here. It's very hard to find any actual like food webs going on, with the exception of the bees pollinating and the squirrel and the acorn. Just because we're in such a domestic area that there's really no, there's no way they could live back here without the fear of being shot more than anything by my redneck neighbors right now. So side, but there's a house. Shoot first, ask questions later kind of people. But as much as I wish I could get some of those hardcore traffic levels on there, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. But yeah, it's my backyard. Nature going on here, and you know, stuff. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this documentary by Dylan Folk. Yes, sir. Bye bye.